Reading Science, Solubility and Nutrients. The human body is an open system with a constant exchange of nutrients and energy between the surroundings and the body. Food is eaten to provide the energy that is stored in the molecular structure of the food molecules. Food is first broken down into the stomach and then passed through the intestinal tract, where it is either absorbed or emitted by the body. If the minerals and nutrients are absorbed, they pass into the bloodstream, where they are transported to various parts of the body. Once in the proper location, the nutrients are either utilized or reorganized into new molecules. Whether the minerals and nutrients are absorbed and where they are absorbed depends on the solubility of those nutrients. Paragraph 2. Several factors affect the solubility of the nutrients that we eat. The term solubility means the amount of substance that dissolves in a given quantity of solvent at specified conditions of temperature and pressure to produce a saturated solution. Remember that a solvent is the dissolving medium in a solution. As the bloodstream is a fluid environment that transports nutrients, the solubility of these nutrients is vital to the well-being of the body. Paragraph 3. Some nutrients are water-soluble, meaning they dissolve in aqueous solutions. Other nutrients are fat-soluble, meaning they dissolve in fatty tissues and oils. Some nutrients are also solubilized by the proteins that we eat and transported through the bloodstream by the proteins. It is very important that we understand the solubility of various nutrients so that we can understand both how our bodies use those nutrients and how often we should consume them. Chapter 4. Several factors affect nutrient solubility. One of these factors is the temperature of the solution. Temperature is the average kinetic energy of the particles of a substance. The higher the temperature, the faster the particles move. This means that at a higher temperature, there is an increased chance that the solute particles will make contact with the solvent particles, increasing the rate that the solute dissolves. For solids, an increase in temperature will increase solubility. For gases, an increase in temperature will decrease solubility. Most of the vitamins and minerals that we eat are soluble at body temperature, or 37 degrees Celsius. A second factor relates to the concentration of the solute in the solvent. There needs to be enough solvent to surround the solute particle so that it can be dissolved. It goes for both aqueous and fatty solutions in our bodies. Paragraph 5. A third factor, and perhaps the most important factor, for the solubility of nutrients has to do with the molecular structure of the nutrients. An old saying related to solubility rules says, "Like dissolves like." This means that the structures of like substances will dissolve in each other. What does this mean? Molecules can be polar, have a charge, or nonpolar. Polar molecules tend to dissolve in polar solutions, such as water. Nonpolar fatty molecules tend to dissolve in lipids, such as fats. Paragraph 6. The vitamins that we eat can be either water-soluble or fat-soluble. Water-soluble vitamins are not stored in the body and therefore must be replenished each day. They are washed out with the urine. These vitamins include the B-complex vitamins and vitamin C. Fat-soluble vitamins become dissolved in fat before entering the bloodstream, and the excess is stored in the liver. These types of vitamins, which include vitamins A, D, E, and K, do not need to be replenished each day, as they can be stored in fat tissues within the body. Paragraph 7. Why are these important? Vitamin C is a critical antioxidant that aids in the health of cell membranes. The B-complex vitamins aid in metabolism and cell growth and division. Vitamin D aids in the absorption of calcium, another essential mineral. Calcium controls such functions as muscle contraction, nerve impulses, and blood clotting. If the concentration of calcium in our bloodstream, body fluids gets too low, the calcium must be replenished by food intake, or the body will take the necessary calcium from the bones. Number 1. Paragraphs 4 and 5 list several factors that are important to the solubility of nutrients. Which of the following is not a factor in nutrients solubility? A. The size of the molecule. B. The temperature of the solution. C. The molecular structure of the nutrient. D. The concentration of the nutrient in solution. Number 2. Paragraph 1 discusses why the solubility of nutrients is important to the function of the human body. The solubility of nutrients is important because A. Whether or not the nutrients are absorbed depends on their solubility. B, where the nutrients are absorbed depends on their solubility. C, both A and B, or D, none of the above. Number 3. Which vitamin is water soluble, needs to be replenished each day, and is a critical antioxidant? A, vitamin A. B, vitamin C. C, vitamin D, or D, vitamin E. Number 4. Which vitamin is fat soluble and aids in the absorption of the essential mineral calcium? A, vitamin A, B, vitamin C, C, vitamin D, or D, vitamin E.